Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the G5 T2. This is the brand new Broadhead from G5 this year, and it is their first two-blade mechanical, and they did an absolute stellar job, and in this video, I'm going to tell you why. So G5 has been around for a very long time. They've been one of the most reputable broadhead companies in the whole entire world for a very long time. I started off shooting the Montec, which is their fixed blade, which is a 3-blade, and I've been shooting that for a very long time. It's probably the best fixed blade you can buy on the market, and I've killed so many deer with that, turkey. I've just killed a lot with that broadhead, and I've had much success with their broadheads. So when eventually they actually ended up sending me some broadheads, I tried the Montecs, I had great success with them, and then I tried the Mega Meat, which is still my favorite mechanical broadhead to this date. Right now, as I'm recording this video, that's my favorite mechanical broadhead. But they came out with this bad boy right here. This is the T2, and it's the 2-blade. Now, you guys are going to look at this broadhead. When you look at this broadhead, you see a lot of similarities to like a hypodermic from Rage. And there's a reason behind that, and that big reason is because John Dudley actually made a video, or made a collaboration with that, excuse me, made a collaboration on this broadhead with G5. John Dudley was a big Rage shooter. He has multiple elk with them and just had great success with them. So when they came out with this, I was kind of skeptical, so to speak, when this came out. I've seen a lot of horror stories about seeing Rages just hit deer right in the pump house, but they just get, that much penetration, or they don't deploy at all. So when this came out, I was a little skeptical, but I wanted to try it because G5 has just always stood out as that company that is the best broadhead in the world. I know I'm, blabbing about how great they are, but they really are great broadheads, and I've had nothing but pure success with them. I've never lost a deer with a broadhead from G5, so some things about this broadhead that I think you guys should definitely note is, most importantly, if you guys look, this tip right here is super sharp, but this is almost like, this broadhead is just so solid construction. There's no play in the heads. Like you can see, the blades don't move when you try to move them back and forth, and they're just like, the tolerance that they put into these broadheads is phenomenal. Now, what this is going to really stand out is big game when you want to get a big cutting diameter. Now, one thing that I will definitely give this over the Mega Meat, its counterpart that's a 3-blade, is that this is super solid. These blades are not quite as thin. They're a lot stronger, a lot stiffer, and they are very sharp, and they cut very well. Now, this is a great long-range mechanical broadhead because if you look how small this profile is. It's a very small profile, and I'll get this camera behind it so you guys can kind of see. Hopefully that focuses a decent amount for you guys behind it. But very profile, so it's not going to have a lot of downrange drag as it's going through flight towards whatever you're shooting at. So therefore it's going to be easy to tune, and it's going to be very accurate out to longer distances when you're shooting 60, 70, 80, even out to 100 yards. Not that I'm not good enough to shoot anything out to 100 yards, but I would say this would be great for that type of shooting. Now, where does this broadhead really shine in the lineup? Like I said, big game, shooting long distance, but one of the big things about this is a 2-inch cut broadhead, which it's crazy to me because look how tiny this is as a profile when it's not deployed, but when those blades slide back, they do just wonders. And I actually I was fortunate enough to try these and actually shoot this on a buck. I'll leave a video up there so you guys can check that out. I shot a buck and I hit that deer. It was quartering to me pretty hard, so I hit it right through the neck and right out the elbow on the opposite side, complete pass through it like a 20-yard shot. And for a 2-blade, the entry was just absolutely phenomenal. The broadhead deployed no problem. Went through the deer, went through everything, and had no problems. Never closed, never had any issues like that. And the only reason why my broadhead that I shot is not being used in this video is because I shot right into a rock bank and I snapped my arrow and my broadhead was completely destroyed. But I don't really discount that towards anything. That's like shooting in a cinder block, even actually harder than a cinder block. Imagine riprap when you're going fishing. That's what I shot this into. But this broadhead does great things. I'm super excited to keep using it. I'm hopefully going to kill a deer with it tomorrow, so be on the lookout for a video with that. But I just love 2-blade broadheads, especially this one right here. This is my favorite 2-blade. I've been skeptical about trying other ones, but I think this is going to be this is definitely going to replace my big game broadhead for anything that I have now. I'm going to definitely get my hand on some more of these and continue to test them and use them and put them through the trials and tribulations of being out in the field and harvesting big game with these. These would be also great for turkeys. Anything, just big cut, super durable, and you guys should definitely check these out. If you haven't already, definitely check out the G5 T2. It's a great broadhead that you guys definitely need to check out. I'll leave a link down in the description so you guys can go check it out. And hopefully you guys can get some deer down and share your stories with G5 like I have. So that being said, I hope everyone's doing super well. If you got value out of today's video, leave me a like because we're up to 2,000 subscribers and we're going to keep growing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.